Time for the news, folks. And if you haven't already heard this, this happened. This is something that happened at 2:30 a.m. last night. A Fort Worth police officer shot and killed a woman inside her home early Saturday morning in Dallas, Fort Worth, just before 2 a.m. Police responded to a welfare call in the Hillside, Morningside neighborhood, where the front door to a residence was open. When the officers arrived, they searched the perimeter of the house and saw a person standing inside the residence near a window. In a statement released Saturday afternoon, the Fort Worth Police Department said an officer perceived a threat, then drew his weapon. He fired one shot, striking and killing 28-year-old Tatiana Jefferson. Jefferson was pronounced dead at the scene. The officer, a white male who has been with the Fort Worth Police Department since April of 2018, was placed on administrative leave pending an investigation. His name was not released. Fort Worth Mayor Betsy Price released a statement saying she was tragic to write. A young woman has lost her life, leaving her family in unbelievable grief. All Fort Worth must surround Tatiana Jefferson with family with prayers, love, and support. Price promised a complete and thorough investigation to be conducted by Chief Ed Kraus, which will then be forwarded to the Tarrant County District Attorney's law enforcement team. So this is another one of those cases where you got a white cop just killed a black person. This person was in her own home, inside her own home, and from the video that I saw, they stated on here that he saw this is what they stated. In a statement released by the Fort Worth Police Department, said an officer perceived a threat, then drew his weapon, and he fired one shot, striking and killing the 28-year-old Jefferson. But when I watched the video on the news, he already had his gun out. He already had his gun out, and you could see his gun because he had the cam, the video camera. He was walking around the house around the outside of the house with the gun already out, and the gun had a flashlight on it, so you could see it. So they're saying that he saw a threat, then pulled his gun out. So the lies are already starting. Here we go. Another black person shot and killed by a white cop. I guess he's been there for about a year, a little over a year, so I guess that was his initiation. Yeah, you go out there and kill somebody black and then you're part of the group. You know, this is a bunch of bullshit here, man. It's a Texas man caught hiding in his own attic after telling police there was no way he would be found. A burglary suspect who taunted Texas police detectives by saying there was no way he could be found was arrested yesterday, discovered hiding in his own attic. Jason Brock San Miguel, 42, was apprehended by officers from the Wharton Police Department after being the focus of multiple social media appeals during the week. Police initially posted images of the suspect with the white Chevy Impala car that he was known to drive. The situation escalated after San Miguel spoke to a detective responding to a request from officials to turn himself in, saying he would do so when he was ready. San Miguel said there was no way that any officer would find him. In response, officers re-uploaded the man's image with the caption, "We've been challenged and appeal for information from the community." It appeared to pay off. The next day, the account shared an image of San Miguel being paraded away from the residence in cuffs. So he said Miguel, who challenged us yesterday to find him, he was found hiding in the attic of his home in Wharton. We'd like to thank all who shared this post and all the officers who initiated that Jason exposed to them. So he got caught. He was talking about catch me if you can, and they caught him, and they did. So this. You know, a lot of times I make this statement about something being disturbing, and this right here is truly disturbing, and I'm gonna put it out there and let you make that choice. And just the title itself of this article: there have been more mass shootings than days this year. So it's more mass shootings in this country, in the United States. The number of mass shootings across the United States thus far in 2019 has outpaced the number of days this year, according to the Gun Violence Research Group. This puts 2019 on pace to be the first year since 2016 with an average of more than one mass shooting per day. As of September 1st, which was the 244th day of the year, there have been 283 mass shootings in the United States, according to data from Gun Violence Achieved, that's GVA, which tracks every mass shooting in the country. The GVA defines a mass shooting as any incident in which at least 4 people were shot, excluding the shooter. A total of 283 mass shootings include several high-profile mass casualty attacks, 2 of which happened within 24 hours of each other. A drive-by shooting spree in Odessa and Midland, Texas, where 24 people got killed. That was on August 31st. A shooting in Dayton, Ohio, August 4th, with 9 people killed and 27 injured. A shooting at Walmart in El Paso, Texas, on August 3rd, where 22 people got killed and 24 wounded. A shooting in a municipal building in Virginia Beach on May 31st, where a former employee killed 12 people and wounded 4. The GVA said there has been 37,662 total shooting incidents, resulting in 9,932 gun deaths and 19,868 injuries as of September 1st. The last time the mass shooting total top days of the year was 2016, which had 382 mass shootings, the most of any year since Gun Violence Achieved started keeping track. The past 2 years have come close, with 346 mass shootings in 2017, 340 in mass shootings in 2018. So 2019 is on track to be one of the worst years for mass shootings in modern history. And it's just something that's going on. You know, people are losing their lives, and you got a lot of psychopaths out there that are listening to that psychopath in Washington, D.C., and they figure, well, yeah, you know, we're just going to do this and we're going to do that. You know, he's giving us the green light to do it, and he needs to be removed. He's got to be removed. Otherwise, nobody's safe. Nobody. So let's do what we got to do and support the House. And we got to get this guy out. He needs to go. That's the news.